At 65, he married a 27-year-old. How Dolph Lundgren's young wife looks like, who has 3 years to live.
He has 3 years, not
This
her.
American actor has been battling
Stupid
cancer.
AI.
However, his age and serious illness did not stop him from marrying this hot 27-year-old actress, Emma Crochdale, who is the same age as his daughters. After failing at 3 marriages, will this one survive? Does she really love him or his fame? Dolph Lundgren just confirmed he married his longtime girlfriend in spite of a massive age difference of 41 years.
Yeah.
However, fans started trolling her, calling her fame and status hungry. He was the same age as his daughters, so why would she choose him over any younger man? However, the couple believes love has no age. The couple sparked marriage rumors when they were pictured wearing wedding rings while seemingly celebrating their wedding in Mykonos, Greece. Emma is Dolph's 3rd wife. The actor was previously married to Perry Mom and Annette Kviberg, with whom he shares his 2 daughters, Ida and Greta. The new official wife of the famous actor and athlete is Norwegian. Dolph and Emma have been together since 2019, the same year they met at an Equinox gym, where Emma worked as a personal trainer. According to the girl, she had no idea about his star status or his acting career in general.
Well, they always say that, right? I mean, it does raise some eyebrows, because it's like, how can you not know who this guy is? However, at the same time, because I've dated much younger women, they definitely are not aware of a lot of actors that I grew up with, that I might mention, like, oh my gosh, that dude was in Rocky 4. Like, what? I mean, yeah, they're just kind of clueless. I mean, even the last girl I dated I was talking about Nick Cage, and she was all, what movies was he in? And I'm like, ooh. There's just an age gap, it's just, and that's understandable. That's understandable, right? It's like when I was growing up and, I was a kid, my dad would tell me about, singers or actors that he liked growing up, and I would have to investigate, like, oh, okay, who is this person? Maybe we could watch one of his movies, because I didn't know. I was clueless. So she could be telling the truth.
She did not know who he was, and he was immediately hooked. Many doubt her sincerity, but given the age difference, it could well be. In fact, they're from completely different generations.
Yeah.
The Swedish actor announced his engagement to the Norwegian social media.
Yeah, so basically he is a boomer. Right? My dad's a boomer. And she is a Zoomer, as they call it, or a Gen Zer. She's a Gen Z girl. So he basically skipped 2 generations, Gen X and millennials, and now he's with a Gen Z girl.
Media star in June 2020. The couple's massive age difference has been a hot topic amongst fans. Dolph said, while the age difference is severe, he's compatible with Emma because of how mature she is. He feels Emma is very mature for her age, for sure. She's had an interesting life. She came over here from a small town in Norway. She was married here, and she went through a difficult divorce and went through a lot of stuff that most young people her age don't have to deal with. So she's quite mature, and at the same time, he thinks he is also quite youthful. According to him, he has been with people who are twice her age and who are less mature than she is. Dolph Lundgren is opening up about his ongoing cancer battle. The Rocky actor revealed he was told he only had 2 or 3 years left to live after his kidney cancer spread in fall 2021.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Lundgren was in London at the time to begin production on Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom and The Expendables 4. Emma has been by Dolph's side amidst his health battle. Dolph revealed in May 2023 that he's been battling cancer for 8 years. He revealed that he was first diagnosed with kidney cancer back in 2015, but after a 5-year remission, doctors found tumors in his liver and kidney.
Yeah, and she's standing by his side. So at the time that he learned that he had cancer, I believe he was still married to his ex-wife. So where was she during all this? Where was the support for Dolph? Right? I don't know. I mean, I'm not in their household, so I don't want to judge. However, the fact that he left the marriage, or she left the marriage, or whatever, while this guy has cancer, speaks volumes. right? And he moved on to bigger and better things with this woman, and he's obviously still doing movies, which is good. And I cannot emphasize enough how much I agree with him when he reiterates that she is much more mature than other women he's been with, might be referring to his ex-wife, other women he's been with who are his age but are not as mature as his 27-year-old wife. I agree. I've seen so many cases of women who are younger that are way more mature than these older women that are shaming guys like him, shaming guys like you, and shaming guys like me for dating younger women and encouraging other men to date younger women. These younger women are light years ahead, more mature than these older women. I mean, really, these older women are trying to conflate being mature with being arrogant, okay, which they call confident. I'm just confident. Oh, you're threatened by me? Confident? No, it's just arrogance and narcissism. That's all that is. That does not equate to maturity in my book, right? Being argumentative and always picking fights. That does not equate to maturity. Okay? You know what does? Is being calm, being peaceful, being reasonable, hearing the other person out, not letting your emotions get the best of you. And it seems to me lately like younger women are better at controlling their emotions than women twice their age who are still single and are angry because they can't get men their own age anymore because the Chads don't want them. Anyway, let's continue.
Before the success of Rockiev, Dolph was already mingling with stars as he worked on getting a master's degree in chemical engineering. He opened up about his fling with singer Grace Jones during the 1980s.
1980s.
While studying in Australia, Dolph worked as a bouncer in the King's Cross nightclub scene. He met pop star Grace Jones. However, this relationship faced many troubles and ended on a bad note. Dolph and Grace's relationship eventually ended, and he married Peri Morm in 1991, once he was already a big name in Hollywood. They kept their marriage very private, and it only lasted a year. It is not known what Peri is up to now, as she has stayed away from the limelight during and after her romance. The longer of Dolph's two marriages came in 1994, when he married interior designer Annette Viberg. Like Dolph's first ex, Annette preferred to keep her life on the private side. After over 15 years of marriage, Dolph and Annette split up in 2011. While Annette mostly stayed out of the spotlight both before and after their marriage. She did make headlines when their house got broken into by burglars in May 2009. After his split from Annette, Dolph had a 6-year relationship with actress and makeup artist Jenny Sanderson, but they broke up in 2017. Dolph then met Norwegian trainer Emma Krogdal, 25, in 2019, and the pair got engaged in June 2020. Lundgren and Krogdal's meet cute happened in a very fitting place, given the latter's fitness career. As the actor explained during a May 2023 interview, the pair first crossed paths at a West Hollywood Equinox.
I know that Equinox.
The pair became fast friends and started training together, though it took some time for the romance to follow. Krogdal went to her first movie premiere with Lundgren when she accompanied him to the release of Minions: The Rise of Gru alongside his 2 daughters. She loves to hang out and bond with them. Maybe Dolph has finally found his happily after.
Hey, here we go.
The more I cheated on my wife, the more she wanted to spend my money. That's a classic. You know, she didn't want to come with me on locations or anything, so she kind of knew that I had affairs. But I don't think she cared as long as I paid the bills and bought her a new Ferrari or whatever it was.
Jeez.
So it was that kind of relationship. It wasn't like we were arguing. She was a very nice woman. I mean, I just think that the overhead was huge, you know.
The overhead.
Credit card bills every week, maybe every month for like maybe 60 grand for that was just her credit card, you know.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought older women are supposed to be more mature. I thought, hey, they developed their prefrontal cortex that these younger women have not yet. So, does this sound like she's more mature to you? Spending your money, having credit card bills, wanting a new Ferrari? Doesn't sound mature to me.
So, you know, it all adds up, right? Because that's after tax. So
how tight did money get?
It got pretty tight. And what happened was I had to be gone a lot to work all the time. So my kids only saw me on vacations and stuff.
And that's because if you weren't gone all the time for doing the work. But I mean, basically, you aren't going to be able to keep up with.
No,
Nope.
no. And I finally said, you know, I got to move back to LA. We got to sell the house here and try to cash in on the house and all of that. But then the financial crisis hit. We got divorced, and I moved back to LA. It started with Expendables, the first one, and that kind of got me back into the big screen. But it took me 7, 8 years to get out of the hole, really, because, you know, the divorce and then those payments and then trying to sell the house in Spain, and I had to rebuild that, and then I sold a place in Sweden, and it just took me a while. Now, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but if I would have stayed here, of course, you know, it would have been much easier.
His problem was he married the wrong woman, first of all, and then he just continued to stay in the marriage because he had kids with her, and while she continued to drain him financially. Yeah, these older women are definitely more mature. As always, gentlemen, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of Dolph marrying this 27-year-old woman. What do you think of his previous wife? Racking up all these credit card bills to where the guy has to basically become this workhorse, and he can't even see his kids because he has to go off on location and film movies so he can continue to buy her stuff. So, you know, yeah, it's just what a toxic environment. But let me know your thoughts, your comments, and I will see you in the next one.
All right, this is M from the 33 Secrets signing out here with the Lamborghini. Yes, it's my Lambo. Go to Matt Cross Official, my IG, see the entire process of me purchasing this vehicle. It took about 2 months to close, and the same guy who delivered my DeLorean also delivered my Lamborghini. TJ at Florida Exotic Transport. If you ever need to transport a muscle car, exotic car, he's your man. So, very excited about this vehicle. It's actually a pretty rare find. It's Rossifesto Red, which is one of the rarest colors for Lamborghini. It's a $14,880 option, believe it or not. I was on a hunt for one for over 2 years, just like I was my DeLorean. Finally found one. It's got super low miles, 11K, not bad. And we're going to be featuring this car a lot more here on the channel for many years to come. This is gorgeous, isn't it? Whew. Oh my gosh, take a look at this. It hasn't dried yet, but I'm still putting this on there. It's my IG tag. But as always, gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button. Smash that like button below. Do it for the Lamborghini and the DeLorean. I still have it, by the way. I'm not selling the DeLorean. I'll probably keep this car for a little bit, but DeLorean is going to stay. So we'll get the DeLorean back on here pretty soon. But enjoy the Lamborghini. And again, smash the like button. Smash that subscribe button as well. Helps me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, platinum pill content that I'm teaching you even further, best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there into the world and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, same exact type of women that myself and all of my coaching students all around the world now are out there approaching and closing every single week. And I kid you not, we are making it happen every single week. And I want you to become one of us. I want you to join us. And right now it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons from me in Mastery. So take advantage of it. It's the best way to support my work. If you love what I'm doing here, if you love what I'm teaching you here, and you feel like I've added value to your life, this is the best way to pay me back. Get into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months of Mastery. All you need to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds. So do that now, and I'll see you in my next coaching video. I'm out with the Lambo. Till next time. Whew, so sweet.